Welcome to my channel. This is Ayomide Graphix. In this video, I will continue from where I stopped on how to use the PixelLab tools as a beginner. So if you are watching and you haven't watched the first video, kindly click the link that popped up now at the top of your screen to watch the first video before coming back to this tutorial. But if you have watched the first video already, let's continue. Now when you open your PixelLab app, you have three parts. We have the upper menu. As you can see, we have the work area, then we have the lower menu. Those are the three parts we have: the upper menu, the work area, then the lower menu. In this video, I'll be explaining only the lower menu. As you can see, I'll be explaining only the lower menu. Then in the first one, the lower menu, you have what we call my project. So before I continue, the lower menu consists of two sections. The first one is the main menu. These are the main menu. Then the second one is called the sub menu. From the first one, we have the project or default background icon, we have the text icon, we have the edit shape or image icon, we have the edit background icon or edit background color icon. So let's continue. Now the first one, the project or default background icon. When you click on that, you see projects, you see my project. These are the saved projects you've done. Then you have the other default images you see for the background color. So default, you see you can choose from varieties of images we have there. So we have the first one, that is the default. Then let us move to the second one, that is the text icon, that is the one that looks like A. Then when you click on it, you have styles. The first one you see. When you click on the other option there, we have default. Then my styles, no style downloaded, default styles. So when you click on the samples, you see. Then you can see now from the text. When you click on the pencil icon, you can type, for example, you can type good. That's when you click on the pencil icon, you see, to edit the text, to type whatever you want. Then at the same time, look at the top one. As you can see, they are the same thing. You see those two pencils there, they are the same thing. That is the top one. The lower one you can choose from any ones. And you can see from the top one we have few variety, but from the lower one we have a lot of options. So let's come. When you click on the dustbin icon, deleted, you see it has been deleted. Then the other one, copy. When you click on copy, you see copy and paste. You see, when I kept on clicking on the icon, see I have a lot of copied text. Then the next one, you move to the back, then to the front. So let me draw something so to make you understand the meaning of the text. I think I'm done with that. So as you can see now, it's at the back. So when I click on to the front, click on that to front. Let me click on that to front. See, it's at the front. Let me try to see what is going on. Okay, I click on the good icon now. When I click on it now, let me go back. Then to the front. See, it's at the front. Then when I click on to back, let me click on that to back. See, it's at the back. As you can see, I click on it again. As you can see, when I click on the pencil icon, you can also choose from there as well. The same thing, you see, to the back, you see, the front, as you can see, is to the front. Then if I click on the next one, you see, that's it. So that is the bracket to the front. Now the next one, position icon. As you can see, the position icon is used to move text from one place using the to the left, to the right, up, down. Then how fast you want it to. If you want to move it slow, reduce it to 1 pixels. That's using the one relative position, as I've explained that earlier in the first video. To the left, to the right, then down. Then if you want it to the middle, just click on the two options there. Then text size, you see 71. You can use it to make the text big or small. So as you can see, I'm making it big or small. Then anyhow you want it, the text size. You see that able to rotate that text, just click on that, then move it to the then the other tools. The first one there to rotate, as you can see, rotate, and to move it around. Then reduce it, you see, you can reduce that. Then the other one, you see, shrink the text to make it long one. The next one, padding. Maybe for example, some of the text is not showing, maybe depending on the font, you can increase the padding so to see what you can see. You see, to the left, then to the right, then to the left. So that's called padding. So that will make you see your text, you see, to the right, then to the left. Then the next one is color. Then click on color. We have color, and give it color. You see color, then we have color and gradients. You have to type. So we are doing on color first. So when I click on color, I'm choosing different kind of color. You see, anyone you like. Then selection can give it, maybe for example you are typing, for example maybe birthday text, so you can use different color for birthday. So this is an example. That's how you do it. I see different color on the sections. That's it. Then let's move to one gradient. When I click on gradient, gradient, so that's it, gradient. When I click on gradient, so now let us edit the gradient. See, I choose different selection, but selection doesn't work on gradient. It doesn't work on gradient, only on color. So let us edit the gradient. If you want to edit the gradient, you click on the plus icon there. When you click on the plus icon, as you can see, whoa, we have different styles in gradient. As you can see, it's at the top of my phone there. So at the top of the phone, you can see that different styles. So let me check them one by one. As you can see, wow, we have different types. So these are the types of gradients we have. So then you can move it anyhow you want. So at the same time, these are called mover tools. These are tools where, as you can see, to move the gradients. So you can move it anyhow you want. So that's how they are there. That's why they are there. Then the other one, let's move to the next one. That's it. We have the two color picker tool as well. You can, when you click on it, you can change the color. As you can see, I click on the first one. You see it's moving. If I want to edit the color, you see I can move it. As you can see, I'm moving. I can change it. You see, I'm changing it. So you can move it anyhow you want. See, that's it. You can move it anyhow you want. Then you can also click on the plus icon to add as many as you want, then minus to remove as many as you want to. Then you see to the left and to the right. Then when you click on the middle, when you click on this one, yeah, those two icons there, you can move to the left. You see, move to the right. Then the next thing you have to do now is to click on the color fill. Then you move to this side to choose your color. You see, then you click on the color picker. You see, you can choose your color, any color you want. Then when you click on the pencil icon, you can type in your number, and if you have a hex code, you can type in your hex code. So that's it on gradient. So you can choose anyone you want, any style. That's it on gradients. So the next one now is called texture. Texture is used to bring in an image into our text. For example, I click on the image too. When I click on that image there, you see, I bring in an image into a text. You see, as can, let me make it bigger. As you can see, the image is inside a text. As you can see, to design a text, so you can use image to can bring in an image into a text. Then the next one now is called the let me check it again, the opacity. So the opacity is for to show how well you can see the image, I mean the text, that is the visibility of the text. When I click affect shadow, you see it's gone. So opacity is used to show the visibility of an object, either 100% down to 0. Then the next one is called rotate icon. You see angle, you see as it's changing 180 degree. Then the next one is called max 2. Max 2 is one of the more advanced tool in PixelLab. So there's a video I did for the max 2. So it's advanced, so I won't be explaining everything in this video. I'll just pick one or two things concerning max 2. For example, if you want to mask an image into a shape or mask anything, as you can see using the max 2, we have in, we have out, we have max mode, we have actions, we have a lot in max 2. How we can use them? For example, now the bizarre mode, I can move it. That, well, you can see, it makes me move the masking tool there. Then let us do something using the max tool, just in the case of this video. So I'll just copy that again. So let me just do something with the max tool. I'll just copy that again. You see, then I'll click on out. I'll click on out. You see, I've cut the word into 2 using the max tool. You see, I've done that into 2. So you can do a lot with max tool, but I'll just, for the sake of this video, I'll just do one of the usefulness of max tool. The next one is the font icon. That is the font tool. As you can see, we have default font. These are the fonts. You can see the fonts are my font. So this one are default fonts with whenever you download PixelLab, these are the fonts, and these are my fonts. So these are the downloaded fonts. Okay, so let us pick a font from this fonts. Let me choose Emerald Bold. You see, oh my god, let me remove the other one so that to see what I'm trying to do here. Let me try to mask to and disable the hand. You see, I've disabled this. as you can see. So let me choose another, let me see Amaranth regular, you see. So you can change. Now let me use different styles of font so that you can see what font is. So font, you see another style. So font plays a very huge impact in graphic design. So look at this another style. Look at this style. So this is the first one using my font. It's called Lemon Milk Bold. This is the Lemon Milk Bold. So let me change it. Let me change it to another font. Let me change this font. Let me use another one. This is another font, as you can see down there. Look at they are different style. Let me use another one again. Let me change this style. Let me use my font. Let me use another style here. Let me pick one. Let me just pick this to see. You see, look at another style. So the same word, different style of font, as you can see. So font plays a huge part in your graphic design. So as a graphic designer, font must be very good and to communicate on whatever you are doing. So I'll be using this font. So the next one will be bold style. We have the bold. You see, we have the style, we have the bold, we have the Italy, we have the underline. You miss the underline, then the italic cancel, where the cancel the italics underline, then cancel italics. Those are the section. The next one is curve. The next one is curve. Curve. So bending of the word. So if you want to bend the word, as you can see, I'm bending it. So anyone want to bend it, so for word bending or singular bending, so that's it. You can use that for. So that's it on bending. So then the next one, we have text background. When you click on enable, we have the same thing, gradient and styles of gradient. You have left padding. You see, as I said earlier on, the padding, right padding, we have the top and the bottom padding. You have the top padding too as well. So radius, as you can see. And now you want to do your text background. Then the next one will be align, I think so. Yes, align. When I click on align to the left, here I will have to bring in a text. So you have the align left, the align center, then align right. Then we have the justify. So let me bring in a text. So just have to paste it, as you can see. So you can use the align left, right and center for long words, about maybe 20, 30, 40, 60 or 80 words. So as you can see here, then let us go to the align. So when I click on the align, you see align left, you see to the left, center, and then as you can see left, center, then to the right, you see it's in the right, then justify. So justify is to make your word or your text look neat, you see. And if you can see the top, the left, you see it's straight, the right is also straight, the top and the bottom, everything is straight. So you see that's what we call justify. So that's what we justify for. So as I said earlier on, for align, we have align left, align center, align right, then the last one justify. So that's it. Then the next one is spacing. I click on spacing. Let me remove this. So let me use this for spacing. So when you click that for spacing, for letters, so you have spacing for letters. So let me use the other one. I think that will be good for letters. So when it's for letters, so if you want to space the letters, so I increase it, as you can see, the letters are increasing, as you can see the space. Then when you have the one for not this, the spacing, when you have the one for letters, you can see. Look at the effect, as you can see the effects, they are there. Then for words, so the effects are there for the words. So when you're spacing the words, you see by 8. So then the line spacing too as well. You see, look at the line spacing. You see spacing for lines too as well. Then the other one, that is the stroke icon. When I click on stroke, it's enabled. You see enabled for stroke. You see, you can give it any color. That is for the outer part of the letters. So that is what we call stroke. As you can see, you can give gradient too as you want. You see, it's called stroke. So that's it. You can give stroke width too, however the outer part to be big too, the stroke too to be long, as you can see. So I'm going to increase the stroke width, as you can see it's so big, so you can reduce the stroke width. So you can edit your text however you want it. So the next one is shadow. You can give it shadow too as well. You see, let me use the background so that you can see the shadow better. See, so I think I use the background so that at least with the background you can see the shadow. look at the shadow, opacity 100. You see, as you can see, look at the difference. As you can see, then the blur radius too as well. As you can see, there's difference there. As you can see, I hope you can see the difference. Then the outer glow, you see, hope you can see the difference to outer glow. Then offset X, as you can see the difference there. We'll see the effect. Then as you can see the offset X and the offset Y. That's it. The next one is called the inner shadow. Not this one, the inner shadow, as in the inner shadow enabled. So as you can see the difference, the blue radius, hope you can see the difference. That's it, inner shadow. So then the next one I have for the blue radius 0 offset. As you can see the difference, that's the inner shadow. Then the next one I should be changing is the emboss. So emboss when it enables. So for the emboss, I'm using the normal word again as GOD good. So I'm using this for the emboss. When you click on the emboss, where it does it enabled, so you can see the light angle. So you can rotate. As you can see, if you can pay attention to the letters there, as you can see it's rotating as the angle is rotating. You can see the effect there. Then other things, the ambient light, the specularness, as you can see, specularness, the B level, as you can see. Then you can also include stroke if enabled. Then that's it. Then next one, perspective. So perspective is one of the best tools, or one of the best tools to use on PixelLab. You can use it to create very good design using perspective. So you can do it anyhow you want it. So using perspective is one of the best tools to use in PixelLab to create amazing graphics, as you can see. So that's it on perspective. So the next one we'll be going is 3D. You can see there, that's 3D. Let me remove the perspective disable the hand. Now the next one, 3D, as you can see, rotates 3D, as you can see there. So using it to move. Then another one, 3D text enabled. You have the perspective and the oblique. So you have the perspective. Let us work with the perspective. Then in the depth, you see I think you can see in the depth of the word. So let me expand it. Let me give it spacing. Let me give it spacing so that you can see the depth I'm talking about. So let me go to 3D. So let me the depth of the word. As you can see the letters, as you can see the depth. Then we have color too and gradient. So you can change it any one you feel like is good for you in your design. So that's it. Color too. Then that's it. Then the 3D rotation, as you can see, the X rotation, as you can see that. So X rotation, then Y rotation. Let's move it around to the left, to the right. Now we are not done with the 3D rotate. Let us continue. We still have these Y rotation, then the Z rotation. Yeah, that's it. You can move it. Then the light angle too as well. The next one is 3D shadow enabled. So let's give it shadow. Let me increase the opacity. You can't be seen. Let me improve it. Let me change the moving the Y axis. Now let me go to 3D rotation back. As you can see, the shadow. So we want to give it shadow. Then the blur radius. As you can see, the difference in the shadow as well. That's the blur radius for the shadow. Then the expansion, expanded by 25%. You can reduce it. Then the last one there is text reflection enabled. Wow, look at the offset there. That's the offset. You can increase and reduce it. So that's it, text reflection. So that's it, as you can see in the editing of the text. So now let us list the tools used to edit the text. We have edit, delete, copy to front to back, position, relative position, text size, padding, color, texture, opacity, rotate, max, font, style, curve, text background, align, spacing. We also have line spacing, stroke, shadow, inner shadow. We have emboss, perspective, 3D rotate, 3D text, 3D shadow, then reflection. So there are 30 tools used to edit a text. 30 tools used to edit a text. So that's it on text. Now the next menu here is called the shape or image tool. So this is the second the third on the list rather. Then when you click on that, You see, now we have a lot of options on the sub menu. The first one is the sticker. So I've explained this in the first video tutorial. So that's it there, sticker. That's it after current date. I've explained that before. That's it, the sticker. So the next one is called image. How to bring in image. If I want to bring, for example, I'm bringing this image. So if I want to edit this image, so it's called the shape and image too. So let's move to the next one. Can reduce it, can reduce the image. Then the next one, let me remove the image. Then let us draw. I've explained on draw. That's the next one there, draw. I've explained that in the first video. So let me click that to show you. You see, that's draw. So I've explained that before. You see, draw. That's it. I've explained that in the first video. The next one is shape, and I click on shape. So we can change the shape. The default shape is a square, but if you don't want a square, you can choose a circle or any other shape you want by clicking the small arrow behind the shape there. Then you can reduce or increase the radius. So as you can see it, if you can check the edge. So as I'm increasing it, you see that's the edge. Then fill in the opacity, you can see. Then fill color, we have the color and gradient tool as well. I've explained that. Then if you want to use the gradient tool, then the next one is called stroke width. Yeah, the next one is called opacity for the stroke as well. That is for the stroke, the opacity for the stroke. Then stroke color, if you want to give the stroke a color, you have different kind of color for the stroke. Then the other three too, I've explained that too in the first video tutorial. Then blur radius, you can see for the blur. Then the next one should be I think we've done with that. Then you can also crop the shape. You see that's called crop tool. The next one is also called copy and paste. Now let me put the background image so that you can see to the front, to the back. As you can see, to the front, to the back. Then the next one, position. I've explained that. Relative position, I've explained that. Then relative size. So you see, relative size. Then the next one is color. Color enabled. I've explained that before. Then the next one is texture. Texture is used to bring in image. Let us bring in image into a shape. In the first earlier on, I explained on how to bring an image into a text. Now we are bringing image into a shape. So this is the image we are bringing. Oh, we can't see that. Why? Sometimes if this happens, then the only thing you can just do is just simple. Just go to color, then disable the. You see, when you disable the color, you can see the image we should bring into the shape. So you can, as you can see, the image is like into 2. And you want one, just go to texture. As you can see, maintain ratio enabled, then 100%. So you can reduce it to see more of it. Then if you want to see just only one, I just need to do just increase the scale to 100%. As you can see, 100% means 1. So that's it. You can also increase it to opacity. Is you can reduce the opacity to as well. So as you can see, let me bring to see what I mean by opacity. That's the next one on there, opacity. So as you can see, look at how the next one there is called color filter. Now you click on color filter. As you can see, let's change the opacity so that you can see what I'm doing. So when you click on color filter, the hue, as you can see, this is the color filter. So when you can see, when you click on the HUE, that's called hue, you can change the color of the image. As you can see, the color is changing. I can see the saturation to the brightness, then the contrast. Yeah, as you can see, it's changing to. So you can play with it to get your desired image or the desired color you want to see. The lights are changing, so you can see of the image are changing. Then the next one, stroke. And click on stroke and give your image stroke. You can see stroke width. You can increase it. It will give it color. Then the next one, erase, like eraser. So you want to erase some parts of your image, so maybe you want to change the color or something. So you can just clean it. So increase it, you can increase the eraser to be big. So that's it. As you can see, the color there that's changed. So let's move to the next one, max tool. This max tool is it's also an advanced tool as well, one of the advanced tool in PixelLab tool, max tool. So let me use the max tool. So for example, let me bring in this image. As I've bring in this image, so when you click on the max tool, as you can see, the white background is gone. So when you click on the for example, if you click on the let me click on the background, as you can see now. Then when you want to change it, when you click on the color picker, So when I click on the color picker, I click on the blue color. You see the blue color is gone while the white background is there. So you can use the max tool to change then the smooth edge tool as well. As you can see the effectiveness and the tolerance tool as well. So let me click on the white tool, remove the white tool as well. So max tool can also be used to remove the background and rotate. As you can see, rotate. So the next one there on our list, let me see, we've done color filter, then 3D. As you can see, 3D rotate. As you can see, X axis, then the Y axis too as well. 3D rotate. So as you can see, that's it. You can move, you can rotate your object. So that's it on 3D rotate. As you can see, moving it left and right. Then 3D shape too as well enabled. So the depth, you see, almost the same thing like the text too as well. See, almost the same thing, the darkness, the wide, light angle, almost the same thing with the text. So I've explained that. The next one, perspective too as well, the same thing with the text too as well. So we have the text perspective, then this one is for image perspective. Then the next one too on our list, that is the shadow tool. When you click on enable, see the offset tool, I've explained that. Then inner shadow. Then the next one is emboss. You can see the emboss, make it look like it's real, so giving it the touch of some specularness, then believe and everything you need to know. So that's it on the tools used for a shape or an object. So let's go back. Let me reduce let me take this back, disable most of it. So that's it on the shape tool. So that's it. Then the next one we are moving down now is for the fourth one is the background color, or the background, yeah, that's the background color. So when you click on background color, that is the fourth one there. So that's the fourth one there, the background color. You see, that's it, the fourth menu there. Then on the sub menu we have color. When you click on color, you see you can give your background any color you like, different color. We have color and gradient too as well. So then we have transparent. Transparent means when you do the, maybe when, for example, you are doing a logo. So when you do a logo, so the background color won't be there. So that's not transparent. So for you to do a shape without transparent, then image size, I've explained that before. That's the third one. So that's image size there. I've explained that in the first video. That's it, image size. They are the same thing. So I've explained that before. Then the next one is image. So let's move to the next one. I've disabled the transparent. Then image, then image from gallery. I've explained that in the first video. They are the same. That is for you to bring image. You see, bringing image from the that is for image background. That is bringing image as a background. That's called background image. So you can bring it from the gallery. So then the next one is from camera tool. I've explained that to use image from camera. That's from the background image to as camera. Then the fourth one is called the background edit tool as well, to edit the color of the background. So that's the last one then our list in the menu. So you want to edit the color, for example, let me remove this. Yes, now as you can see, we have the background color. So this is the let me say this is the background color. So let me edit this color. So I'll click on the last option there, you see. So I can edit the background color. So then the next one, as you can see, we have a lot of options there. So you see, one by one, give it some lines. I can see repeats, the repeat sections. So you have a lot. Then the brightness too as well, increase the brightness, reduce the brightness. Then the contrast too as well, as the contrast. So depending on how you want your work to be, the hue too as well. It's similar to the one we did, but that one is for image, but this one is for background. All what we are doing is saturation is for the background. So as you can see, depending on the last one. So that's it. Now as you can see, from project to text to shape to background to edit background to. So that's it. Those are the 5 menus used in PixelLab. Now that's it. So you can use with these 5 tools, you'll be able to create outstanding graphic design using PixelLab. If you are still watching this video and you have not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button on your screen there. Click on it again, then click on the bell icon, that is all, for you to get all notifications. If you like this video tutorial, kindly click the like button, and I would love you to drop your comments on what you think about this video tutorial. Make sure to share this video using the share icon on your screen to your friends and loved ones across your socials. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.